Uh,
Wait, is the stream started? Can I hear you?
uh, good.
I don't hear anything. I
Everything's
don't
in
hear
function.
anything.
You don't hear anything.
Never mind. I heard something.
Check that your Twitch is turned up.
All right, we good?
Dude,
We
let me do a
starting?
check.
Cash.
Hold.
Can I draw the podcast background?
Yeah, sure.
I might do that at school. They give me something to draw.
If you
I
could
want to do
make
more.
us like enjoying ourselves a bit more, I just made like the default forms of each of us, but smiling. Anyways,
I'm gonna.
couch gag, go.
Uh.
Opening bit.
Uh. So yeah, I killed all those kids. Anyway, welcome to episode 1 of Inside the Mind of a Gummy Worm.
Welcome! Hey! Inside the mind of a gummy worm.
All
That's
right.
high. So, let's get right.
All
Alright,
right.
let's get right into this.
All right. So, Cash, you already have a question you want to
Yes,
ask.
yes, I do. I feel like this is a good Kickstarter.
Are we doing the cheese question?
Jacob,
Are we
thoughts
doing
on
the cheese
cheese?
question? Okay.
Jacob.
Oh, Tadpole rated us. Nice. All right.
Oh, hi, Deadpool. Thank you.
So, my opinions on cheese. I don't like cold cheese. You know, I don't
That's
like it, like
that's strange.
if my cheese is cold, like I won't like if like I have a sandwich with cheese on it. I have to have the cheese toasted like with the sandwich. Because if it's cold cheese, then it's gross. Like my parents have like things of like little like single sliced
That
cheeses that they will eat, and
something.
I think that's gross. I don't like the cold cheese. I like my
So,
cheese
do
to
you
be
not eat
toasted.
like string cheese or anything? Do
No,
you
I do
not eat
not.
like sticks of
I do
cheese?
not. I do not.
Really?
No,
No
I
sticks
don't
of
like cold cheese.
cheese.
I don't like cold cheese.
Huh.
Uh, the only
So,
exception is pizza. I will eat cold pizza, but that's a different thing.
that's
That's
like a
like
different. That okay. That's
that's not cheese. That's cheese on a
that's
pizza.
an interesting favorite kind of cheese.
Favorite kind of cheese? Hmm.
I've also never heard someone say they only will eat like warm
Well, well, no,
cheese.
it's not that I like every time I eat cheese, I go and heat it up in the microwave. No, what I'm saying is that I don't eat cheese on its own very often. I will usually have it on something where it is hot.
That's that's fair. Yeah,
Like
that's fair.
usually I
That's
don't put
okay.
cheese in like
I
sometimes
think.
people put cheese in their salad, and I don't do that. I'll put like cheese in like grits or mashed potatoes, but that's because it melts
It
in the heat
warms.
of the
Yeah,
mashed potato or the
it
grits.
warms up. Yeah, that's understandable. That's reasonable.
Favorite kind of cheese? Uh, I don't really know. I just like cheese in general. I don't really have a favorite cheese.
Consider me basic. Provolone.
I do like provolone. I do like provolone.
I feel like provolone has always been pretty good. Yep.
All right. So that was the
So,
cheese question.
yeah, that was pretty much the entire.
That was really the big question.
that was the question.
It's literally just yesterday because I said I could talk about cheese, but the only thing to talk about cheese is that I don't like it cold. I don't know.
Let's
Like
go
the
in.
idea of eating
What
the
will
idea
you
of
eat
eating
cheese
cold.
cold? You said pizza. Is there any other
I'll
exception?
eat it.
Like
May,
any
like
at all?
sometimes I'll put it in my salad if like it's already in the salad. If it's already in the salad, I will eat it cold because like I'm not gonna like go in and like single like pick out all the cheese from my salad
I,
because that's gross. I'm
that's
not gonna
fair.
be like Michael Reeves and make a 3D printer that stabs the tomatoes out. No, that stabs the cheese
Like
out
a
of my. No,
3D
I don't want.
printer
He
stabs.
did. He made a
Did he
Michael Reeves made a
actually?
machine.
Hold on.
Yeah, he made a machine that stabs like red tomato, like cherry tomatoes out of his salad. But no, and I guess like I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't really like. I'll put like shredded cheese and like things that it will melt in. But that at that point, it's not.
At
At
some
that point,
point, that's not like the
that's
same
not cold
thing.
because it
Yeah,
gets
that's not
melted. It
cold.
gets melted and warmed by the stuff.
I. But like,
I mean,
there's
okay.
gotta be
Give me an
some
example.
exceptions.
Give me an example of sometimes when you eat cheese cold. When do you eat cold cheese?
You make a sandwich to go out somewhere for lunch, like you're at school or
But
something.
okay, but here's my thing. When I make sandwiches for school all the time with cheese on it. But here's what I do. I have an air fryer that's basically like a toaster.
So
So I'll
wait, Jacob, you own an air fryer?
I do own an air fryer. See, but the thing I'll do is I'll put it in the thing and then it'll heat up. So like my cheese isn't like cold because by the point where I get to school, it's not cold cheese anymore. It's like warm. Like I don't like cold like some okay. I will eat cold cheese in one rare occasion. Subway sandwiches. But my thing with Subway sandwiches is Subway sandwiches are better cold. I will stand by that fact. Subway
I'm
sandwiches are better
sorry.
cold.
What? Okay.
Subway
So
sandwiches are
anything else,
I won't
you're like, I want it warm. But
yes.
Subway sandwiches?
Subway's
is your
better
choice
cold.
of
Subway's
exception?
better cold.
Why would you
I know
choose
people that get their whole Subway
as your
sandwich. I know
exception?
people get their whole Subway sandwich toasted. I don't do that. The only thing I get toasted on my Subway Club with bacon is the bacon. That's the only thing I get toasted.
I don't think I've ever considered not toasting my Subway sandwich.
Because my thing is because like you put okay. What do you do when you don't finish one half of the Subway sandwich?
Put it in the fridge, I guess. But
Yes,
even then,
and you
later
don't
on, I
want to
just
you don't want to
reheat
toast.
it.
Why would you reheat it? It's better cold. Why would you?
It's-
Because then the sauce and then the greens on it get hot, and you don't want like hot lettuce on your fucking sandwich. That's gross as fuck.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
That's all I eat.
And you
No.
don't want your like your mayonnaise and your like your mustard on your sandwich to get warm because warm sauce is gross. I don't like my sauce
Okay,
warm.
that's
I like my
fair.
sauce cold.
That one's fair.
So you don't want like your stuff on your sandwich. You don't want it hot, so you want it you put it in the fridge when you're done with it, and then you eat it later cold. So I always get my Subway sandwich already cold because it's better cold.
But if you're gonna eat all of it, like right there,
I will have it cold. I think it tastes better cold.
really,
Yes, I think it tastes better cold. We should get Subway.
you know what? Maybe we should get Subway.
But yeah, I don't like my sandwich warm. I think that's gross.
Don't order. Is there any is there any exception to that? Do you ever order like a
A
certain
Subway sandwich warm? No, I always get the same thing when I go to Subway. A Subway club with bacon.
That's fair. Yeah, fair enough. I've never heard of that. Only getting Subway sandwiches cold.
What? What do you want me to say? That I'm a freak that gets my sandwich toasted?
Yes.
That's
exactly what I want.
I get a Subway club with bacon with Italian bread.
With only Italian bread? Okay. That I can understand. Again,
but that's the only time I'll eat that's the only time I'll eat cheese cold. Like when I get sandwiches from restaurants, usually I'll just, if it's an option, I'll ask to get the cheese toasted with the sandwich. But if it's not an option, I feel like whenever it's not an option, I do it. Like when it's in my salad. Like if I go to a restaurant and I order the sandwich and there's cheese on it and the cheese is cold, I'm like, what am I gonna do at that point? Tell the waiter go heat up my cheese?
Yes.
No, I don't. I'm very like.
If you're.
Like, I'm the kind of person that if I ask for no pickles on something and then they give it to me with pickles, I just say, oh fuck it. I'm that person.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I do the same. It kind of sucks, but like.
Well, sometimes if I'm not like.
Deal with it.
If like the food, if the food took a very long time, I do that. But like, and if it's like not a big deal, I'll do that. Like if they put pickles on my fucking sandwich, then sure. But like if I get the wrong meal, I'm the kind of person that's like, I'm like, motherfucker. This is not. I'm the kind of person that pulls back around through the McDonald's when they don't give me half my meal.
Hey,
no, I'm the person that goes inside. I'm the person that goes inside and be like, motherfucker, you motherfucker.
You just
I
like,
will rain hellfire.
Just look them right in the eye, just like
you motherfucker. No, I do that. I will go back inside and be like, yo. I did that recently.
Yo,
I went to the doctor with my mom, and it was in the morning. So we went through McDonald's, and I got a chicken biscuit, and they gave me a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I didn't fucking want that shit. So I went inside and was like, dude, this is not what I ordered. And they said, who cares? And I said, I do. And they're like, fine. And they gave me the right thing. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm that guy, but other times I'm not. It just depends on what mood
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. You're just not that guy.
Well, sometimes you're that guy, but
sometimes
you're not that
I'm
guy,
that guy. But right now, I'm not that guy. I feel like it depends on the situation. Like if I know the restaurant, if like the restaurant has been like poor service up to that point, then I feel like I would be more inclined to be like, yo, this is not the shit I ordered. But if it was like a good, like a small mom and pop restaurant, and like the people that worked there were sweet, I'd be like, I don't wanna ruin these guys' day. So I feel like a lot of things depend on the situation, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. That's fair. You said you have questions for me. I'm interested.
So I feel like we should stave off the controversial topics for a bit. Maybe we can get into that later.
You have controversial topics?
Mainly content on like YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok right now. My opinions on it. I'm very out. I guess we could get into it now and then say the funny.
No, we can deal with it. We can deal with it in a minute. We can deal.
Okay.
No, you should put that in the middle and then we finish with a banger.
My second thing was Sonic. I kind of want to talk about Sonic.
As in Sonic the Hedgehog or the Foo?
The Hedgehog.
What do you want to talk about Sonic?
I haven't watched the second movie yet, so we can't talk about that just yet. But have you watched the second movie?
I have not. In fact,
I want to watch it.
I never even watched the first.
Oh my god, you should totally watch the first one. It's so funny.
I do need to.
It's not bad at all. It's like one of the very few video game movies that isn't actually bad.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it, and I've heard about it being pretty okay.
But I kind of want to talk about Sonic games in general and your blasphemous
I know what's going up.
Sonic Frontiers
is I don't have high hopes.
Blasphemy!
Okay. No, Listen.
Okay, let's get into Sonic Frontier later. Let's get into Sonic Frontier in a minute.
Fine.
So,
Fine.
the current Sonic team. I didn't hate Sonic 06.
To be fair, honestly,
I think the story of Sonic 06 was good until
The
Sonic got kissed by a human. I think the story was
Yeah.
fine until then.
Yeah.
I like Memphis, Tennessee.
It is Memphis, Tennessee. No, I'm personally a fan of Sonic 06. The story,
but
the gameplay
you
sucked.
say the gameplay sucks. You say you don't like Sonic Forces. That's the thing I don't get. I
do
think
not
Sonic
like
Forces
Sonic
was okay.
Sonic Forces.
I didn't hate
The
it.
problem is that it was okay, but it dragged Mania, which was a really good game, down with it.
No, it didn't. I feel like if you played Sonic Mania, skipped Sonic Forces, and played the post game of Sonic Mania, you know, like the post game bit, like that's supposed to take place
It doesn't
after Mania.
change. That's true.
I feel like you could play both of those and then
like,
not see Forces, and it would none of the game would change.
But the
I feel
fact
like
that
you
they
could believe. I
dragged
feel like
classic Sonic back again, whether or not it's ruining Mania.
well,
or
Sonic
not,
Generations was a
kinda
good
sucks.
game.
Yes,
Sonic Generations
but not
was a good game.
because they brought classic Sonic back. It was a good
No,
game
not because it was a good game in
just
general.
played well. It was a much better title than Sonic Forces, which
Opinions on
speaking
Sonic
of-
Lost World?
Ooh, that's a complicated one.
I didn't hate it, honestly. Not that bad.
I don't want to say I hated it either, but I definitely saw a lot of problems.
I feel like with all Sonic games, they're not terrible, but there's definitely things that could be fixed.
Like the game itself.
No.
The game
I don't think the base gameplay of Sonic Lost World was bad. I think there's just things in it that could be improved. Now, something that really should be improved is the Sonic Storybook Collection. Remember that time Sonic was King Arthur?
Okay.
Remember that
but
time
I
Sonic was Aladdin?
The entirety of Sonic and the Black Knight, and can I just say, it was genuinely a joy to play through.
No, it was not.
Yes, it's been a while, but I thoroughly enjoyed that, and the story was not bad. If it wasn't Sonic, I feel like it wasn't
Sonic. If it wasn't Sonic, Sonic wasn't in it. It had nothing to do with Sonic.
If it didn't have anything to do with the Sonic the Hedgehog property and came out as its own game, I feel like the storybook titles.
I feel like the entirety of the storybook titles could have just been their own standalone game series without Sonic.
It could have been, and then they threw in Sonic, and so
they're like,
started laughing at it because we were like, Sonic is King Arthur.
Sega walked in and was like, I need pictures of Sonic as King Arthur on my desk by tomorrow.
But so I enjoyed Black Knight. I did not play through.
You didn't play
Secret Rings?
Ring? I haven't played through it, but I've watched playthroughs of it.
Secret Rings.
It's basically just Sonic, but it's Aladdin. It's just Aladdin.
It doesn't look awful. I think
feel
Black
like
Knight would be. It looks like Black Knight would be better.
I'm pretty sure Black Knight is better, but that's to say that either of them are okay.
Are good. That's to say either of them are fine. None of them are fine.
Sonic Mania wasn't bad. I like Sonic.
Sonic Mania was good. What do you mean Sonic Mania wasn't bad? Sonic Mania was has been one of the best Sonic games to come out recently.
But the thing is, it was the best Sonic game because it wasn't made by Sonic Team.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
It wasn't made by Sonic Team.
That's somewhat problematic when your fans are making a better game than you are owning the property. I think something is wrong.
I have high expectations for Sonic Frontier. I think it's gonna be a good game.
So we're getting into this now.
Yeah. I think with the introduction of Breath of the Wild, I feel like it's gonna be a Zelda thing. Where the past few Zelda games haven't been great, but then this comes around, and then it's gonna change everything. it's gonna be like a breath of fresh. I don't think Sonic games are gonna be ever gonna go back to how they were before.
But
After
the thing is, the past few Zelda games weren't ever like
the past few
particularly
Zelda games
bad.
were Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword,
Those were
and
okay.
Skyward Sword
Don't
added
say anything
bomb
about Twilight
bowling.
Princess. Don't
Twilight
say anything
Princess,
about Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess was fine, but it wasn't the best Zelda game.
No, nowhere near. But it was good. It was good.
Well, that's the thing. That,
And then
like Sonic
Skyward
Forces
Sword.
wasn't great, but it
Skyward Sword was
wasn't.
okay.
Skyward Sword added bomb bowling.
Yes, and
Cat delivery man. I want to play through Skyward Sword so bad on my channel. Oh my god.
yeah, you should.
Maybe
The
you
fact
should
that
be
you want
there.
to play through Skyward Sword.
I want to
tells
play
me
through it because it's
that
bad,
Skyward
and I want to
Sword
show people
was
how bad it is.
okay.
Skyward Sword added bomb bowling.
Yes, and what is your point?
That is bad.
Anyways, back to my point.
Fuck you, Skyward
The
Sword.
previous Zelda games weren't awful.
They weren't great.
They weren't great, but they weren't bad. They were
The
good.
past few
They were
Sonic games weren't awful.
good. Were they unplayable? No. Were they not good? Absolutely.
Well, it's the same thing with were the past few Zelda games unplayable? No, but were they great? No, they were mediocre at best.
Again,
And I feel
don't say anything about Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is okay.
have you seen the faces in Twilight Princess?
I have, but it's okay.
It's not okay.
And as for Skyward Sword, I'm just gonna say there's a reason it got ported to the Switch.
There isn't. Twilight Princess should have been ported to the Switch. I would have been
Yeah,
much
I
happier.
agree with that. Twilight Princess is much better, but like Skyward Sword still is good. It's a good game.
Not,
Whereas, like,
no, it's
the
not.
past
Have you
Sonic
seen the
games have not
controls?
been- Yes, but the controls are.
There's nothing. The main
okay.
point of the game is the sky, and what the fuck is there to do in the sky?
There is
Fuck
nothing.
all. There is not anything to do in the sky.
But
and
the
all the
gameplay
characters
itself is okay.
No, it's not. It's really not. Oh my god, I hate Skyward Sword.
Better than.
I literally bought Skyward Sword, tried to play it, got so mad, and that I haven't touched it since.
Well,
I got
to be fair, you
too
also failed
mad.
at Propeller Knight, so I mean.
Fuck you, Skyward Sword ass. I'm just saying, I think Sonic Frontier is gonna be a breath of fresh air for the Sonic franchise, and I think Sonic games are gonna get better from here on out.
Sonic Team has screwed up so much, mainly in storyline recently.
What is Silver's backstory?
Wait, okay, can we actually?
Okay,
hold on,
originally
can we
he
go
was
into
from a
this?
different
He was
dimension.
from a different dimension.
He was from
Then he was from
the future. Then he was from a
just
different dimension
existed.
again. No, again, like I think in one of the fucking Game Boy games, he was from another
Rush,
dimension again.
in the Rush universe where Blaze is from. That's where Silver, because Silver showed up in, what was it, Rivals? Sonic Rivals. Silver showed up in Sonic Rivals, and I'm pretty sure he was from a different dimension.
And then he showed up in Sonic 06, and he was from the future.
Yes.
And then I think they went
always
back to the
confused me.
Rivals. I think they went back to the Rivals thing, and now he's from a different dimension again. But he also
No,
hasn't
so-
been in a game since.
No, what I'm confused about is, so, now Silver just straight up doesn't have a backstory, because in Sonic 06, which is canon to almost everything else, it seems he is from
The future?
Well,
Well, isn't Blaze originally from a?
issue-
I think wasn't Blaze
is from a
always
different
from the?
dimension.
I thought Blaze was always from the future.
No, Blaze is from a different dimension that includes the Soul Emerald. In fact, maybe Silver was always from the future.
I thought he was
Except
always
I
from a
think-
different
except
dimension.
I think they changed it to where. I think the way they changed it was Silver was always from the future, but in in Sonic Rivals, he didn't know Sonic, and then again in Sonic 06, he didn't know Sonic.
I don't know. The whole Sonic
The
timeline.
bigger issue is
fucked.
the fact that they screwed over Sonic 06 at the end by saying none of this actually happened. We're resetting time, and so
Did they
Silver
reset
shouldn't
time at
be
the end of?
here.
Did they reset the time at the end of Sonic 06?
Yeah, they reset the timeline back so that they could fix the issue that was at hand. Which I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. But, like, then you can't just have the character reoccurring without reason.
I don't know, dude.
And then Blaze is just kind of there, despite Blaze being from a different dimension. Blaze is just kind of in the future for some reason. So, like,
Who knows, dude?
okay, I guess.
The Sonic timeline itself is like, I don't think we're ever gonna get a cohesive Sonic timeline.
I don't think it's possible. Do you know what makes
Yeah,
things
I think you need
worse?
volume up a bit on the stream.
You know what makes things worse?
They need to turn your volume up on stream.
The volume of me or the volume of you?
Volume of you. Apparently, the volume of you needs to be a bit up.
Alright, done. So what makes things exponentially worse is... So in the most recent Sonic racing game, right? There's a story. And in the
What's
story,
the
the story is basically just this one dude is setting up a race, and then Eggman later on hijacks the race or whatever. But they always suspect that the dude who's running the race is Eggman, because it normally is. But that's not the point. My point is, they acknowledge that Silver is from the future. So they're
What the
aware.
fuck?
So they're aware of their character's origin story. They just refuse to acknowledge it anywhere else. And then they don't even bring up Blaze. No, they bring up Blaze. They bring up that Blaze is from a different dimension, but again, don't acknowledge that at one point she was from the future. And
Maybe she's from a different dimension, but then went to, like, when she got to this dimension, it was the future. Maybe it was like maybe like when she crossed into our dimension, she was in the future, and then she went back in time with Silver.
But she's crossed the dimension before, so how does it?
Who the fuck knows, Cash? It's fucking Sonic Team.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Sonic Team, the same people who wrote in Sonic doing Michael Jackson and Sonic Colors.
I love Sonic.
Moonwalking.
I love Sonic, dude.
God, I wish Sonic was good.
God, I wish Sonic.
I wish Sonic, man.
I like Sonic. I don't hate Sonic, dude.
I don't hate him either. I hate him recently.
Okay, I feel like the better thing. I think Sonic as a character is good. I think he as a character is great. It's just the games and the gameplay he's in are bad. I like the character of Sonic.
I wish he went back to kind of what he was in Sonic Adventure. I think every character should go back to the way they were in Sonic. That was. Like,
I think we should just go back to Sonic Adventure.
Can we just have another Sonic Adventure game?
But what about Sonic Adventure 2? What about Sonic Adventure 2?
Sonic Adventure 2 is also good. Yeah, Sonic
Adventure 2. I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
I'll make you eat those words.
Just like interrupt me before
I'll make you eat those words.
You're comparing yourself to me?
Wow, he's fat.
Zawarudo.
Zawarudo. More like Zawarudum.
Now we're just quoting the Sonic fandom.
I'll make you eat those words. Anyway, Cash, go on the. Anyway, make a call out post on Twitter.com.
For what? Who am I calling out?
Call out Sonic. Call out Shadow.
At Shadow, I'll make you eat those words. Hold on.
I don't think they're. No, don't at Shadow on Twitter.com.
I need to find
Is there an actual Shadow the Hedgehog? I'll make you eat those words.
Wait. Is this a Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, is he actively being? No, he's not acting as Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, now I'm sad. Let me find a true Shadow the Hedgehog on Twitter. Where's someone who's like Donkey Kong, where they just pose as Shadow the Hedgehog? Please.
Wait, is this him? A roleplay parody account.
Yo, Hopefully,
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Yo,
I
it
will
was
keep my
good.
promise to
Team
Maria,
Dark's
but
trick or treating may have been more fun than initially predicted. However, any rumors of myself laughing once, smirking, even good smirking, are largely speculation and false. Alright, so I know who I need to at real quick.
Who are you adding?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh, what is their at?
Um, at Missive Firm. You'll see it in my tweet.
Okay, don't. Did you just follow Shadow the Hedgehog?
If only my. Should I change?
They're me files. He tweeted about me files.
All right, so
Knuckles the Echidna.
I sent him. I'll make him meet those words. The job has been done. The bomb has been planted.
You did not tweet at him saying that you make him eat those words.
I tweeted at that. You can refresh. You'll find that I'll make him eat those words. I really hope he follows up. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.
Sonic Adventure was a good characterization of all the characters. I think that was the place they were all the best. And I'm talking about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah, I guess.
Because, like, what I miss about Sonic is him being able to take things seriously. Like, he just doesn't anymore.
Well, because his personality kind of, like, his more, like, quote-unquote modern personality is this cool dude that is, like, that basically takes everything as a joke.
Ah, so you're pointing a gun at me. That's funny, yeah,
man. Like if Sonic was in a situation where someone pointed a gun at him, he'd probably sit there for like a good few minutes, let the person rant for a bit, and then he would run around them, steal the gun.
No,
he'd run around them, steal the gun, and then he would like spin the gun on, and then he'd spin the gun on his fucking finger, and then he'd be like,
"No, that's Black Knight Sonic. That's Black Knight Sonic."
No, that's just
actually something he does in Black Knight, though. He throws up the hot dog, and he runs around, kills everyone around him, and then just
I feel like that's what Sonic would do. And then he'd like spin the gun and be like, "You talk too much."
When he knew everything was like in Sonic Adventure, when the world was about to explode. He actually took things seriously, and I missed that. I wish he wasn't. Nowadays, he would look at the Earth about to explode and be like,
"I'll make you eat those words."
I was gonna say piss rock, but sure.
I don't know, dude.
Eggman, why'd you use this piss rock to power the Death Egg?
Do you want to pop this piss rock?
Don't pop that piss rock, Sonic. You know what it does to your bling.
I like it. I like what it does to my bling.
You like it? Like it what? Like,
I think I like Sonic. I like Sonic as a character. Are there flaws as Sonic as a character? Yes.
Absolutely.
Is the newer versions of Sonic great? No, but he's not terrible. Was Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric?
That is the best interpretation of the character, man. I don't know what
Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Pause, jump as Knuckles. Pause again. Unpause, jump again.
I still think one of my favorite lines in the entirety of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is Sonic says, "Oh, look, ramps." And Tails just says, "We can use these as ramps."
Is that a line?
Yes. That is an actual line in Sonic Boom.
Look, ramps. We can use these ramps as ramps. What?
Yo!
I feel like Tails is funny. I like Tails.
Tails is funny. I just hate that they're always like. No.
I don't think
I hate that they're
Sonic
inconsistent
Boom.
at this point.
Inconsistent about what?
About
at one
if
point
Tails did things. I don't
He
know.
does
Sonic
things.
4, he didn't do anything. He presented his butt to Chaos. Chaos Zero, by the way, when Tails defeated Chaos 4, like, can we acknowledge that real quick?
I think Tails is. I think all like the Sonic like friends like Knuckles and Tails and like Aim. I don't think they're terrible characters. I just think they
Knuckles could
never
be
are
better.
in situations where they can be the best versions of their characters.
Because
Because
the writing of the games is not good.
yes, I think they're
Speaking
all.
of,
I
I
think
think I
they're.
think I heard rumors that we got new writers. That the
We did
Sonic
get new
team got
writers.
new writers.
Sonic Team got new writers. That's true.
Woo! Yeah,
Um,
baby, that's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I think all the Sonic characters are good in their own right. I just think they're written into situations where they cannot be the best versions of themselves.
Can I
Like
just say I do hate Dumb Knuckles though?
Dumb Knuckles is not good. That's why the move. That's why apparently the movie is so good because he's not
Because
like very
Knuckles
dumb.
isn't an idiot. Like, he's not very used to social interactions in the movie, but he's not an idiot.
Like he's never been used to social interaction. He just
He
spends all
lived
his
on an
time sitting on an
island by
emerald,
himself, sitting
watching
on
an
an
emerald.
emerald.
Like, but I think the best version of Knuckles is when he's kind of like when he's not stupid, but he's not the brightest in the bunch. But he's not stupid. He's not stupid at by any means. He's
Sonic
just like
Adventure, I think,
he,
is again because he gets tricked by Eggman, but like when he realizes he's been tricked by Eggman, he still like gets it and goes on to do what.
yeah.
He
I
knows
think
he
like I
should.
think kind of like I think they're all the best when the comedy and then the seriousness blend together in like a good way. Like
Which
I feel
is a
like
very
Sonic should
difficult
be.
thing to do.
I
Granted,
feel like
that is a
Sonic
difficult
should be able
line to
to
cross.
do funny things, like Sonic in the Black Knight throwing the hot dog in the air and then killing everybody,
And then just
and then
catching
like
it.
yeah, and then like serious moments, like him being serious in like Sonic Adventure. I just think the best writing of Sonic would be blending goofy and like fun and like goofy and serious, and blending those together in a way of where they don't they work well together instead of like hindering one. You know?
Okay, so I think Knuckles has gotten butchered the most recently.
He has gotten butchered the most because the way that writers see him now
Because
is
he's
that
comedy.
he's all punch no brain, which
He's
that
all
isn't true.
he's
I
the
feel like
jock, the meathead.
I feel like Knuckles is more like I feel like Tails is the book smarts and then Knuckles kind of like street smarts, you know?
Yeah, because
And then
Knuckles knows what he's doing.
I
Just
think
not
Sonic is
in
usually a
that.
good blend of both. Like I feel like Sonic's the people person. Tails is the
Yeah,
Tails is
yeah.
book smarts, Knuckles is street smarts, and then Sonic
And
is
Sonic's
people.
like the hey guy. Sonic's the
And
in
then
between.
Sonic,
Sonic's the one
Sonic's
that
like
gets them
social.
together.
Sonic's like the social one. Sonic
Yeah.
is the glue that keeps Knuckles and Tails from killing each other.
I don't know how you made that thing, Tails, but I'm going to smash it because it doesn't look good.
That does not follow the rules of nature. And then Tails is like, Knuckles, shut the
Okay, can we acknowledge real quick that Tails could probably just straight up make a gun in the Sonic
Hey!
universe?
Do you think he has made a gun? We just haven't seen it. He just like keeps it in like the tornado.
Yo, Sonic Frontiers. That's how. That's.
Sonic Frontiers is the first Sonic shooter game. Sonic, I made this gun.
Hey, Sonic, get over here. So, since you needed some help, if you pay me some rings, I'll give you this gun I made.
Look at this really cool gun I found.
I think Eggman. Can we talk about the characterization of Eggman? Because that kind of makes me sad nowadays. He's supposed to have an IQ of 300, you know.
Yeah, I feel like Eggman is also one of those characters that have just been butchered, you know?
Can I just say, I think the best, the best scene for Eggman is that one scene in Sonic Adventure 2 where Eggman kills Sonic, where he wins. Because
Yeah.
it shows him, like, he
Like, he's
understands
supposed to
that
be evil.
Tails was trying to trick him. He tricks Tails into admitting that he was trying to trick him. He wins. In that scene, his brilliance is shown, and he's won.
Yeah. Like, I think the best versions of Eggman are the ones where he's smart and he's actually evil. Because I feel like current Sonic games are trying to, like, make
He's
Eggman seem
funny. He's a funny
like
man.
funny, and they're trying to paint him in like a less evil light. When no, this man is the
He's
same dude
no.
that
What he's
trapped,
trying to do is he's trying to be evil, but
and
they
he's
always
failing.
make him fail. Yeah,
Like Eggman doesn't fail at his evil schemes. Like, it's just Sonic that stops them.
that's
Like,
how it's supposed to go.
he still traps all the animals and the robots. He doesn't. I feel like if the current Eggman tried to do what past Eggman would do, he would try to put them in the robots, but then the robots would, like, I don't know, like, run away and go do something on their own.
I
I feel
think,
like
and I'm gonna punch myself for saying this. I think the best current day representation for Eggman has been Sonic Lost World.
really.
I
How
think
so?
his plan in the beginning is really smart. He has captured the Zeti. He's like these are powerful beasts that he has managed to maintain, and then Sonic is the one that screws him over. Already
Yeah,
we
I feel like
have what's supposed to happen. And then later on when he teams up with Sonic for the purposes of taking down the Zeti, like we see that he's calculating, he's cunning, and also pissed, punching an ice wall down to the point of breaking.
and also, can I just say, his two fucking robot henchmen,
Need to
I
go.
think we should just get
They
rid
need
of
to go.
them.
They didn't even do anything in Sonic Forces. Like, come on.
They don't do anything. They're just annoying.
Yeah, they're there for comedy purposes, and in
When
regards
they
to the
that
villain,
shouldn't
we
be a,
don't need comedy.
we don't need
Well, no,
comedy
we do
moments.
need comedy with the villain, but we
But I
need
feel like it should be
subtle
from,
comedy.
yeah. Like, all the comedy from the villain should be like from, like, when Sonic blows up his machine and then he
I
goes
think
like,
a good example of
"What?"
comedy from Eggman was when he was looking at the computers in Sonic Adventure 2, and we just see him scratch his butt, just like it's a subtle thing, but it's there.
Yeah.
We can see that he does some things.
Like,
He's not just this evil guy; he's still a guy.
I think the best versions of Eggman are when he's like actually evil and when he's smart. Because, like, I feel like they've tried to, like, dumb him down a bit, which it just doesn't work for your genius, like,
For your
genius
300
science.
IQ genius man trying to eliminate a blue hedgehog.
I feel like all, like, the comedy should come from the fact that he's an actual super genius that's being foiled by a fucking hedgehog. I feel like
But
that's
to
where
be
the
fair,
comedy.
that hedgehog is very fast.
I feel like the comedy of Eggman comes from the situation that he's in. I feel like that's where the comedy of Eggman comes in, because, like, he's this, like, actual genius that could literally build a fucking machine that could blow up the earth. But then this stupid fucking hedgehog comes in and, like, breaks this shit. I think that's the best Eggman.
Eggman's just like, do you know how much it costs to fix this? While trying to shoot him. Nowadays, he doesn't even try to shoot him. He's just like, Sonic, do you know how much it will cost to fix this? And then he just flies away.
And then he talks about Tostino's pizza.
He talks about... True.
Alright, I feel like we're done. I feel like we should...
Should we move on from the Sonic?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So do we want to get into the my controversial topic?
I kind of want to get into...
Something else first?
I had a question in mind.
Okay, what's your
And I
question?
lost it. Crap.
If you can't think of it, we can talk about my opinions on it. Because I was gonna talk about it on stream today, but then chat was like, you should save that for the podcast.
Yeah. I had one. I know I did. Should I acknowledge that? Yeah, I'm going to real quick. Did you? I just thought of something random, something small. Did you notice the gummy bear among the gummy worm?
Did I? Oh yeah, I see it.
Because you said you prefer gummy bears, and so I edited in a singular bear.
Alright. Can you
Just
think of
thought
your
it'd be a funny note.
question?
No, what's
Alright.
going
Why don't
on?
we talk about my thing, and then
Dang.
if you think of it, like write it down.
Yeah, I should do that.
Alright. So I feel like I'm very outspoken on my opinions on content at the moment.
And cheese.
And cheese.
I
I'm
hate
very
cheese.
outspoken on my opinions on content at the moment on how the very noticeable decline in quality of content on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, yeah, there's definitely been
uh,
a decline.
uh, I feel like the main thing about it is like the trying to fit the trends of YouTube and like stuff right now. Like a lot of YouTubers that were popular for them being like doing their own thing and being different,
And being
those
funny.
YouTuber those YouTubers are those YouTubers are trying to fit to new trends, but now they're losing views and they're losing that popularity because they don't appeal to the newer generation. But then there's still the whole other older generation that wants to see the older style content now. But then the YouTubers are just so focused on the new generation that they're not paying attention.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I think that's accurate. Personally, what I think, and I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate here. Um, I agree that we do need more of that like classic original content, but also that's gotten a lot harder to do. Being
totally.
original has gotten a bit
Well,
more
because
difficult
the
because
thing about being original
everyone can
now,
be there.
the thing about being original now is that by now a lot of people have already done everything. There's like, and also like games that are like, there's not a lot of like games to play anymore. All the retro games have already been played. New games coming out aren't good for like good let's plays and stuff.
Oftentimes they're slow.
And then
They're
there
slow to
are
come out.
and then the games that are popular right now, the communities are toxic, like things like Minecraft, Fortnite, all that stuff. Like the communities are toxic. I'm very open spoke about my opinions on the Minecraft community and how toxic it is.
The
I
issue
think,
is all communities at this point have that toxicity in them.
and then the toxic people are louder than the good people. Is my thing.
Because the
Like
good people just don't speak
You
up.
won't go onto Twitter and see like the people talking about like how much fun they had on Minecraft today,
Instead, you go to Twitter and
because those
find me
people are
yelling at
busy.
Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog.
Those people are actually playing Minecraft. And then the part of the Minecraft community that's fucking telling each other to kill themselves are the ones that are on fucking Twitter.
Yep.
um and the whole Dream SMP shit, and the fucking Dream stands, Rambo stands, Tommy and stand, like fuck, like if I ever have stands, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stop posting until you fuckers shut the fuck.
Yes, please. Okay, so, like, it's it's very tiring.
It's all
It it's
tiring.
it, it is all quite tiring. It all kind of sucks.
Like I've like been so like dragging my feet to making Minecraft streams and content now because I feel like the community, like I feel like I can't get into the community anymore because nobody cares anymore. Like I've had more success on my fucking Breath of the Wild streams than I have on any of the Minecraft streams I've ever done in the past.
No, yeah, absolutely. That's why I kind of swapped over to doing those Sonic Adventure streams because I was just like, I'm not getting anywhere else, and I'm not having very much fun anywhere else.
Because unless you're a fucking e-boy, you're not gonna get any views on your Minecraft. Like
Yeah,
I've actually been having
but
loads of
part of
fun
the
on
issue with
my
that is that like
the same e-boys are the ones telling their fans to kill themselves.
well, yes, but the other thing is people only care about those big names, and thus trying to make yourself one of those big names proves
It's
very difficult. Trying to
it's
get
just
anywhere proves difficult.
I think personally, uh, like I feel like the communities of like these big names are the ones that are like hindering the growth of new names, you know? Because like all these fucking like Dream SMPs, like Rambo Dream, George Not Found, Snapnap, Tommy in it, all these guys are like in their bubble and they're trying to keep their bubble like they're trying
To
to keep their
themselves.
bubble
They want to
growing.
keep their
Yeah.
audience to
They want
themselves and getting larger. It's
yeah,
like a
they want
game of
it's like a parasite.
Agario. Or a parasite. That works too.
It is like a Gario, like going around trying to like
Consume the
kill
smaller
the
consume the
smaller
smaller
like ones
channels.
to make yours bigger. And it's like at this point I feel like the communities speak for themselves more than they speak for the creator. You know?
I feel
Like
like the
Dream
community tries to speak for the creator and
that's the
fails.
thing. And I feel like a lot of the create I feel like the big thing that a lot of creators are doing when it comes to toxic fans and toxic like and like stan culture, which I hate stan culture. I'm very open. I hate stan culture
No,
in
yeah,
general.
stain culture does suck. Stain
I
culture
feel like
sucks a lot.
these creators uh don't speak out about how bad it is, like the culture of it, because they don't want their own fans to turn against them. Which like if you're scared to go into your Twitter or like YouTube comments,
Something's
Twitch
wrong.
chat because of the people that are in them, then you need to stop.
Yeah, something is if you have a Reddit and you are scared to go into your Reddit, you probably need to fix your community a little bit.
There are some like streamers that don't look at their chat anymore because of the people that are in them. And that's like crazy because the whole thing of streaming is to like be there in the moment with your community.
I'd like to acknowledge in regards to stan culture, the people that they stan are typically just as bad as the stans themselves, though.
Well, no, like do I have anything against Dream himself? No. He's just
I have a few.
no. I don't have anything against him. He's making content. He's just doing stuff that makes him happy. And honestly, I respect that. Like
Uh,
it's just his community that I have the
not
shipping, the threatening, the like just the hating on other communities and just the overall cringe. Like I don't like to say cringe because cringe culture is also just a very bad thing.
cringe
Like
culture,
people should be able to
despite
enjoy
you
what they
buying
want.
into it.
I am buying into, but people should be able to enjoy what they want uh without like getting hateful unless you're doing something illegal or. But I feel like it gets to a point where you're in a fucking public park screaming dream music. And that's when it
That's what
starts
the
becoming a
mask
point.
is.
Oh my god. Like and then when people like walk by them and like scoff at them or like people say like shut up. And then they fucking go crazy like you hate dream. Ah, that's when it becomes like a whole different like you can cosplay as your favorite YouTuber and and that's fine. Like there are people that's been cosplaying as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, like Stampy, Dan TDM for like as long as they've been. It's just when you are using when you are taking your creativity and things with cosplay and doing things like being toxic or fetishizing your favorite YouTuber, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Mm.
did you hear about the whole Tommy in it controversy a couple months back?
There was a Tommy in it controversy.
There was a thing where his Twitch chat and uh in his Twitter's fucked up and
Twitter does
kids are
suck.
fucked up. People fetishizing and shipping Tommy with Tubbo and Rambo and making inappropriate art about minors and putting it on YouTube and putting it on Twitter and like Reddit and stuff. And then Tommy on one of his streams was openly outspoken against this, be like, "Don't post this shit. It's we're literally minors. Don't do this shit." And then people tried to get him canceled on Twitter over it.
What? Because he
Doesn't
did
want them to post fetish art about him.
because he
Yeah.
defended himself?
Yeah. Like the whole I don't have anything against Tommy in it, Rambo, Tubbo. I don't have anything against them. It's
Can
just their
I
communities that I don't like.
can I
Yes,
point out a double standard there?
what?
People went mad when Jaden Animations was revealed to apparently have like Rule 34 or something.
Yeah.
But the moment Tommy Innit resists, there's a problem.
Well, I mean, it's because Jade Animations has a much bigger and more
good
wider
community.
variety of a community. Like there's kids, there's adults,
A decent
it's all that.
community.
But
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
Tommy Innit's
Tommy,
fans
it's
are
fucking 14-year-olds wearing a fucking dream mask, singing mask and crying. like they're kids. They're literal children.
infants.
And so they think that it's fine because they're kids. But to Tommy, it's just he's a kid. He's just a kid. I mean, I know he just turned 18, but at the time he was 17, 16. That's not okay. And it's and even now, even though he is a legally adult, he's still a kid, man.
And also, come on. Really? You're gonna really I can with fictional characters, alright, I'll let it slide. The character doesn't actually exist.
But real people.
Yeah. That is a human being that does not comply.
It's just crazy. Uh like I don't have anything against the Dream SMP. I think they're all fine. They're just having fun playing Minecraft, and that's fine. It's just the community.
The community itself does suck.
It sucks. It's
It,
and that's not saying that the whole community.
there
are good
there is
parts
some
of it.
members who are good. But
But
there's
it's just
also
the
those
loud
who
portion.
suck.
It's the loud portion that is the ones that are suck. Because the good portions are just the people that are being I love that stream and dreams and Tommy and its Twitter. But the loud portion are the ones that have a fucking 10 million long tweet long Twitter thread fucking telling each other to kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
just
can you can keep going for a moment. I'm getting called. Let me take this call real quick. You can continue to state your opinion. I've got the stream open on my phone, so I'll come back and make comments on whatever you say.
All right. But yeah, that's really my whole opinion on it. I don't have any big. Slimesicle is good. I like Slimesicle. But the thing about the people like Slimesicle, Ted Nivison, Jay Schlatt, all those, is that they're older and they're
And
smarter.
apparently, everything's fine.
Now I'm talking about people like Slimesicle, Jay Schlatt, and Ted Nivison,
Yeah.
and all that.
Can I just
the thing
say,
about them is that their communities aren't terrible because they're older and they're smarter and they've been on the platform.
Can I just say, so a lot of times I don't. The person themselves, the community itself sucks, but the fact that the person themselves can't at least try and get it under control makes me at least have some disdain for them. It's like a trace amount, but I'm not exactly happy. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I gained a lot of respect for Schlatt when he did the whole banning every stan thing.
yeah.
I suddenly just was like, okay, I allow it.
There's also another Tommy Innit controversy. People were trying to get Tommy canceled because he was friends with Schlatt. Because Schlatt is just this to the Minecraft community, Schlatt is just this parasite on their fucking stomach.
He's
Like
funny. What's the
he is
problem?
funny, but that's the problem is that his comedy doesn't fit their status quo, you know? Like
Yeah,
they
they
want
want
their
very specific people, not understanding that other forms of comedy exist. They
it's
need uh they need the loud, somewhat obnoxious, like almost always screaming.
hot. They always got to
they
be hot.
they need. Oh no, he's hot.
And also, I don't really consider like some of like the quote unquote Minecraft YouTubers as Minecraft YouTubers because sometimes they don't even play Minecraft. They just use Minecraft as like a basis for like other comedy, you know?
Yeah.
I feel
Uh, what's a good example? Um,
like my thing with like I think people like Wilbur Soot and Rambo and Tommy are good at Minecraft. No, I do not. I do not think any of them are good at Minecraft. What they really do is they use Minecraft as a basis more comedy, which is fine. They're just using Minecraft as
I can
like
understand using a
something
platform for
for the
comedy.
people. They're using
That
it
I
to
get that.
they're just using Minecraft basically as something for people to visualize like the comedy that they're doing.
Which I get.
But like, do I think any of them are good at Minecraft? No.
Not really.
Would I want to play Minecraft with them? Fuck no. Like they would be
No,
annoying.
no.
They'd be annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
But
like okay. Can I just say, and this is more so just a me thing. This isn't like a like problem or anything. I'm just it just kind of makes me a little upset every time I think of it.
mhm.
There are parts of like the Dream SMP storyline that when I look into it, I'm like, okay, I understand, because I unfortunately know Dream stands. It sucks, and I've gotten away multiple times, but for some reason, everyone I know. But like the fact that the storyline is mostly scripted, if not all scripted, it always just makes me slightly sad. Because every time I'm like, so this could have been a cool interaction if I didn't know it was planned beforehand.
Yeah. Uh, I like I like a lot of improv when it comes to like comedy. I don't really like scripted or tilted comedy. That's why I think stand up's so good because a lot of stand up is improv. But like
Improv's funny.
but comedy shows where you know they've done the same act at like the past like four venues they've been at. Like you know, it's just not the same because you know like because that it's not personal at that point.
Yeah. Whereas what I like about like stand up comedy and improv comedy is like you can interact with the people who are in the audience.
Yeah.
Like you can actively, if someone makes a comment, you can actively joke around with them and talk to them. Whereas in like a written comedy, you have to try and keep in line with what you have scripted, and if you don't do that and you do go off the rails, suddenly your entire show is somewhat messed up because you had something prepared and now you don't.
Um.
However, I am very much open to improv. Improv is always fun.
Improv is fun.
I just find
A
improv to
lot of
be
the
much
stuff we
better.
do on the BNSMP.
Almost every time. The only thing I think we ever plan
I
in
think the only
regards
thing
to
that we
being
ever plan is
SMP.
just like the character itself. We don't plan what they're gonna say. You know?
Yeah, we intend for them to show up, but we don't make the interaction.
Yeah.
For a good example of this is I'll say to y'all like, "Hey, Orpheus is gonna show up on Thursday or something," and y'all are like, "Okay, cool," and then everything from there is unscripted.
Yeah.
From there, we just kind of go with what happens, and I think that's the reason that sometimes we work out decently well.
Also, still, Santico's video, the characters were scripted, but everything that they did in wasn't scripted. He said it in a stream. He was like, it was pretty much all improv. It was just like the things that they did, but like the comedy and stuff wasn't scripted. So okay, that's my one. That's one my one chat interaction for today.
Fair enough.
Uh,
All out.
uh, but
I've been
yeah,
trying to interact with him like on the side without like saying anything, but yeah.
yeah. But that's something that I knew when I didn't thinking that it was completely scripted. Um, and then there's TikTok. Man,
Oh, TikTok.
I think there are parts of TikTok that's good. There's some funny stuff on there.
A
And then
lot
there's
of it
like
is just the
Jelly
same.
Bean.
Yeah, and then there's PNG tubers who are all just
Okay,
loud
I
and
think
obnoxious.
Jelly Bean and the PNG tubers. Specifically, my thing with Jelly Bean is you shouldn't base your content in your internet persona off on the fact that people hate you because that's not healthy for anybody. Like, I'm pretty sure, like one of Jelly Bean's biggest things is that like they are like everyone hates me, and it's like, what?
No,
Why is that?
Jelly Bean knows what they do makes people hate them, but their thing is for some reason it makes them happy to do it, so they keep going on with it. For example,
Because it gets
the
more views. It
it
gets more of
does.
instant
The thing that gets
fucking
me
time.
is things such as the "it's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece." Everyone there was a lot of people who followed Jellybean on that and went through with it in other comment sections. And that's where the problem came in, was that it wasn't just excluded to Jellybean's comment section.
Like,
It went to every comment section,
but like
meaning that it was being obnoxious on purpose.
and that's my thing. Like, just you can have like bits and jokes in your own comment section, but don't like go into like other people's comment sections or like Twitch chats and just spam like an in joke in your community. Like that's like real fucked up. And I like and
Especially
the
at
whole
like a
like
community that wouldn't understand it. You don't just go in and spam. Like I wouldn't go in and spam a Markiplier joke that not everyone would get in a like one of your streams.
yeah. It's
Now, of
like
course, the bite
I
of
mean like
'87 is something everyone gets.
if it's like an in joke with like you and another content creator and they know and their community knows, yes, that's fine because then that's an in joke. But at that like at the point where like you're going into like a completely random person's comment section and spamming something, like that's not an in joke. That's just a fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's like at some point it's just being a parasite to be a parasite.
And I mean like, but I mean like, I feel like Jelly Bean shouldn't have been like making their content on the notion that people hate them because like imagine like
No, don't get.
Jelly Bean.
I'm gonna correct that real quick. It's not on the notion that people hate
No, it
them.
is. It
It's
is.
on the notion
Jelly
that
Bean's literally said it before. Been like people hate me, and like that's like
probably
and
recently because of all the people who have been saying and like
no, it
pointing
was
out that they
like
dislike it.
Jelly
Because
Bean's whole. I
in
don't
the
know how
past it was
into.
always like, oh, I have an army, everyone loves me, and now they're just like, for some reason people hate me because of the skeleton memes and everything and such.
No, there was like a thing a while back where
A while back.
Jelly Bean was just like being like jokingly being like, "Oh, everyone loves me," even though Jelly Bean knew that everybody didn't like. And it was this whole
Really? Did that?
thing.
When was that? I don't know. I don't pay
It was
attention to
like a
that
while
content.
ago. It was like a while. It was like Jelly Bean being like, "Everyone loves
So,
me," clearly knowing that everybody does not love Jelly.
but then knowing that, why would you continue to do things that make
I know.
people hate you when you know what makes people dislike you?
Because and like imagine like waking up every morning looking at like your mentions on Twitter like at some like TikTok and just people openly fucking hating you. That shit must suck, man. I feel bad for Jelly Bean at this point. It's like, god damn, dude. Like, I just feel bad for Jelly Bean, honestly.
I feel bad, but it's also one of those situations where I'm like, they did it to themselves.
I
There's
know,
not
like,
a lot else I can say other than like, you caused this.
you, you did this.
When will you learn? When will you learn
Will
that your
learn.
actions have consequences?
I love that fucking video.
That video is so
When will you
funny.
learn that your actions have consequences?
That is a good video.
It is a good video.
And what sucks is that it applies to so many things. It really
Mm.
shouldn't. Wow, we as a species suck.
We do, honestly. It's just like, man, like, things used to be so good.
We used to be okay as humans.
We used to rule the world.
Seas would rise when we gave the word. But now in the moment stands sleep alone.
How long have we been going for?
Around an hour.
Nice.
You had another question? Let's end this off on a high note. I think we ended around an hour 30-ish.
Okay. Last thing. Uh, have you seen? I guess we could talk about Venus and.
That I can definitely talk about because I'm very familiar with it. So, do you have a question about Venus and P?
How excited are you for season 4?
Very. Speaking of, I need to work on making blackjack. I need to work on like redstone for that.
I've just been kind of burnt out when it comes to building on right now.
I feel like we're all at that point. A lot of us hit that point much before you though. But like we're all kind of burnt out of it. We just do lore at this point.
Well, my thing is that I think I ended my lore.
You did end your lore pretty well with Big Shot, the big one.
But I ended it too like fast because now I don't have anything to do because like I wanna work on a new project, you know.
I've been trying to think of something for you to do, but also I'm like, would he enjoy that? And
Give me an idea.
uh, what if one of, because you've established that there's more than just those three other souls.
Yeah.
One of them could finally start popping up.
But there's not really any reason for them to pop up with this Jacob, you know.
Is there no reason? I could see a few reasons.
Well, no, because
Maybe
none of
now
them.
that the three main Jacobs are at peace, smaller Jacobs can start rising up.
Well, because
They
I
can
feel like
take their
with
place.
this Jacob, I've been doing just Jacobs that have already been established. With my idea for season 4 is that there's gonna be Jacobs that we've never seen before.
Perhaps you
Like
could start like setting up that theme now. Get it
well,
going
all the
early,
Jacobs
and
that I
then we
already have,
have the
all the
result
Jacobs
of
that
it.
I have ideas for work good for the next. You know.
So the issue at this point is also what we have planned.
Yeah.
What you have
I
planned.
mean, I'm excited for what I'm gonna do next.
I'm excited for season 4 in general. I think it'll be fun. I
And
think.
also, I'm excited for the new update.
Speaking of, did you see the respawn compass? Or the
Yeah, I'm
death
gonna
compass?
need Cash. I'm gonna need some echo shards.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
I'll probably find my own ancient city just so I can get all.
If you, I'm gonna. I hate that I'm gonna say this. I'm probably gonna end up having to use like an ancient city finder, assuming.
Dude, nobody cares.
Yeah, but I do, because I'm like, dang, I want to go find this place. I don't really like going and searching for it.
Have you
But
seen the new attack that the warden does?
yeah, just the Dragon Ball Z attack.
I think I think they're building. I think they're making the warden strong, and that's gonna build up to him dropping something like really cool. You know,
I I hope so.
I really hope he drops something like actually. I was like, maybe you'll get something that'll allow you to do that sonic boom attack, because that would be pretty cool.
That would be like we get like something not necessarily a wand, but something similar to wand mods where you like right click and it shoots out that thing.
Yeah.
Sonic
Also, have they?
boom, Sonic boom.
I know a developer has tweeted about it, but have they moved Swift Sneak to pants yet?
Is Swift Sneak move to pants? I can check.
Like a developer tweeted about it saying Swift Sneak to pants, which I think is a great idea because like pants and chest plates in their own right need more stuff, and I think it makes more sense for them to be on pants than like
Did
that
someone make a
boot.
note of it? Everything you need to know about Swift Sneak. It is on pants, or so
It's
it
on
seems.
pants. It's on pants.
It seems to be on pants.
I think that makes more sense than it being on pants like it originally was. 'Cause, like you don't walk you don't like you don't sneak with your feet. You move your legs.
Yeah.
It's like walking.
Well, I guess the having light feet part is important to it, but like not
Yeah,
as
but also
important as the
pants
legs.
need like
Pants do need more use.
like we have like so many enchants for like boots and
You know
helmet.
what I think chest plates should get as an enchant from
What?
the Deep Dark? If we got another enchant from the Deep Dark.
What?
I know we aren't going to. I think an enchant that makes it to where your chest plate lights up slightly.
What do you mean lights up slightly?
Like, it. Not exactly a torch, but a little less than a torch's light.
I
So
think like a
basically.
good like enchant for like the chest plate would be like kind of like a
No, continue.
kind of like something that like when some kind of like thorn, but like when something hits you, like something like happens back to like the thing that hit you. You know, kind of like thorns, but like more specifically to like the chest plate. So maybe like somebody punches you and like they get like knocked back. You know?
Maybe. But again, that's so similar to Thorns, and Thorns is on everything, which sucks.
Yeah, I think things like pants and chest plates need
Which
specific enchant.
pants are now getting their like one thing, which I mean
It's
they
worth
could do
it.
with more, but chest plate chest plates are really good because they give you the most defense. Like they give you the most armor.
I
The
feel like we
issue
need to be
is
able to combine chest plates and
combined chest plates and what?
elytra.
Well, that kind of defeats the downside of the elytra being that you don't have defense.
I guess.
I mean, maybe you could make it to where you could make an argument for maybe it having the same defense as a leather chest plate,
Maybe.
but like that's all I could really see.
Uh, you know an enchantment that I was thing anymore? They were gonna make a new enchant, the axe called chopping. I don't remember what it was.
Was it
For.
essentially like haste or whatever? Not yeah, like haste, but for
I don't
specifically axe.
remember. I could look it up.
That would make sense.
I think something that you should be able to find in deep darks, or maybe something that drop was something that gives you the ability to make potions,
Make what?
blindness potions.
That would that would be fitting. Yeah, that would be fitting. The only issue is for the purposes of blindness potions. What you can't really use them on mobs. It doesn't affect them, not really. Other than making like hostile mobs somewhat far like nearsighted. Uh, the only thing they could really be used for was like to
Cleaving.
grief.
Cleaving. What it was. Um. Apparently, uh, cleaving adds 1x level of damage at 0. I think it just makes like stunning the shield last longer.
Which would be good. That would be reasonable. The only issue is that only applies to PvP,
Yeah.
which, I guess a lot of people do go into PvP, but we don't really do that, so it wouldn't have much effect on us. But I don't know. Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
it was originally called chopping, but it got changed to.
Which is understandable.
And also like increases the axe's damage. Uh, but yeah, I stand by the fact that I think Minecraft needs newer weapons or like new tools.
I New tools would be reasonable. I
A
think
really
if
cool,
we could
a
get
really,
really expensive tools, but good tools,
I
like,
think more like dungeon specific tools. Like maybe they add like new dungeons, find like special weapons, you know?
ooh, speaking of, that's something I think dungeons could use an update
I think dungeons
themselves.
do need an update.
Because they themselves are very boring. They're
Yeah.
very much just a cube.
I think there should be like maybe like dungeon bosses. Like maybe there's like in a like in all like zombie skeleton and spider dungeons. Maybe there's like like a special enemy at the end. Like maybe like an advanced zombie or like an advanced skeleton that like spawn. You know,
I'm gonna acknowledge a Twitch chat idea. New foods, I think would
gold
be
make golden melons be able to be consumed.
that's what I want.
That is my goal in
I
life.
want I want them to be slightly worse than golden carrots.
I want them to be slightly worse than melons.
Yes, no, that's exactly it. I want them to give you absolutely like no hunger at all. It
I
supplies
think
nothing.
maybe, and I think maybe golden melon should be consumable, and maybe they're like healing potions in the way that they make you like heal faster, you know? Because like
Maybe
enchanted melons make healing potions, and then when you eat like enchanted,
enchanted melons,
it like makes you like gain like
glistening.
fat. Maybe it doesn't do like as good. Maybe it doesn't do like as good like 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 saturation, but it like makes you heal faster. So like your
So like
food
the
bar goes
only thing it
down.
does is make you heal faster,
You
as
your
opposed
food
to
no like your food bar goes down like fast like normal melons do, right? You know how like
yeah, but like your health just
yeah
skyrockets.
yeah it helps you heal faster, which I think would be a good idea. Uh, um, I think like things like Minecraft structures need like an update. You know, like jungle temples, desert temples, mine shafts. I think they all need like
I
an
think we should
update.
get like a dungeon update. Mineshaft's got a pretty decent update in caves and cliffs, but not like
But the only update was that like they hang with chains now, Cat.
which is okay. Let's be
It
honest,
makes
that's
them
better
look
than nothing.
cooler. It makes them
They
look
look
cooler.
nicer.
But
But
like I
yeah,
feel like
I think all like dungeons deserve an update.
yeah. I think they should be like actual dungeons. Like there should be like a challenge when you go in them. Not like the bottom of the desert temple explodes. That's not a challenge.
That's
That's
a
just break the
trap
pressure.
and not a very good one.
That's just break the pressure plate. Uh,
I think we should have bosses
I
at
think
the
there
end
needs
of
to
a
be more
dungeon.
bosses.
I think
Maybe
there
not like
should
big
be,
bosses. Maybe just like a stronger enemy, you know?
yeah, like a slightly bigger, somewhat stronger skeleton or something.
That maybe like it like uses like a better like maybe that's how they introduce like new weapons. Like the skeleton boss drops like a better bow. This
This
zombie boss
drops
drops
like
like a
a
hammer
club.
or like a club. This spider boss drops like something that allows like I don't know, like Spider-Man, dude. I don't know.
Can I just become Spider-Man?
I actually saw a really good like item in like a YouTube video. It was like the bow with tether, and it basically just allows you to like kind of like grappling hook. Like I think it uses like a lead and a bow, and then shoot the bow and then like grapple to it.
Perhaps that's something a skeleton boss could use, or
Or maybe that's
maybe
like
a
something
spider
like
boss.
maybe like the spider boss can drop like an item that allows you to craft that, you know?
Yeah,
And like and
and
I
thus,
want to make it so like you
thus
can
it's
like
reasonable because you have to go and beat this difficult boss in order to
yeah,
obtain it.
and maybe like and I want it to be like so you can't like farm these bosses, you know?
It's a one-time deal.
Like yeah, you go you kill this boss once and then it doesn't come back, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe it like spawns like when you enter like the dungeon or something.
The only issue I'd have with that is that then the health bar is right there as you're walking through the dungeon.
I mean, I don't think it would have like a health bar, you know? Does that make it too obvious? Because like if you're just walking like above like the ground and then like a health bar pops up, you're like, I know what's under me. I think it should be more just like it just has like more
Or
health, kind of like
maybe
an iron golem or a
I think
warden, you know?
Withers and the Ender Dragon have two different health bar ranges. Maybe the health bar for like those mini bosses could
Would
have
be like
like
in
a
the room.
smaller range. Yeah, it would be a like a 12 block radius or something.
Uh,
Something small.
yeah. Um, I don't know. I think Minecraft has like a lot of potential better than it is right now, you know?
Now, mind you, Minecraft is still good, but it could always
Minecraft's still
be
good, but
improved.
it can be in. That's the thing with Minecraft is that it's always good. Like Caves and Cliffs, right now it is great, but
The
with the next
entirety,
update, it's
like,
going to
if they
improve.
left Minecraft as it is, I think
I think
everyone
people,
would agree that it's still a good game. But
yeah,
the thing
and
is,
then
since they can and do keep updating it, there could be more. And so, what could improve the game? Just that bit more.
yeah, it it like the game can always like evolve into something, and I think that's a beautiful thing with Minecraft.
It can always
Like,
become bigger,
is there ever gonna be
bigger,
a Minecraft?
bigger, bigger,
Is there ever
and
gonna be
better
a
than ever.
Minecraft 2? Fuck no.
There doesn't need to be.
It doesn't need to be because Minecraft itself can just keep getting better and better.
It's like, well, I was gonna say it's the same thing for TF2, except they've also stopped updating it. But the bigger issue is they came out with Source 2, thus making it to where there may need to be a Team Fortress 3 if they want to move it to Source 2.
Yeah, but TF2 also only has one. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. When are they gonna hire a second developer, man?
he needs a friend. You know,
he need it's just moral support. He doesn't actually work on the
he's
updates
just
at
like
all.
sitting in like the TF2 office is like I just imagine like the TF2 office is like very big because it used to have like a lot of people in it. And now there's just this one dude sitting in the dark TF2 office covered in like cobwebs and shit.
He's not even in like the first seat. He's in like the middle of the second to last row.
Yeah, and it's
he's
just like he just has like a single lamp on in his thing and
he
everything else is dark.
like glances up and he looks like a skeleton. Like just
He needs a buddy, you know? He needs a
he
friend.
he gets a friend who also eventually ends up the same. He needs a friend, but that friend needs to sit like 6 rows and slightly to the left of him.
They just like throw paper airplanes at each other in the house.
They just email each other all day. They're just like, hey, hey,
You want to fix bots? Nah.
nah. Just nah, that's not. Okay, actually, the bot crisis. So people have made bots that are designed to find and remove bots.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're weirdly enough,
There's
there's
good
good
bots?
people in the world.
There's good bots?
Yeah,
Do they
it's
even
strange.
fight, or do they just like join the world, like join
They
the
just
server?
join and they seek out whoever is a bot on the other team, and then they handle that bot.
What do you mean they handle it? They just like go and specifically kill that bot?
They immediately. I'm pretty sure what they do is they immediately start a ban on that bot, and they also kill that bot.
That's actually like really.
Yes, I'm pretty certain. I've heard
Where's
a ton of things about this. Like I've heard things about the fact that the community has made more like bot removal systems than the TF2 devs themselves. Which confuses me because it's like this is still just a group of like one or two people making another bot to counter the bots. So why don't we already have an approved bot system? Like I don't know. I don't
I mean like
I don't know why they haven't started that yet.
because fucking Gabe Newell's an asshole.
I'm Gabe Newell, and I am yet to count to 3. Uh, both of the third games
I
in my
dropped out of
series
elementary
have.
school. I dropped out of elementary school. I never learned how to count to 3.
Can we note that both of the third games in his two most popular series, Half-Life and Portal, have not gone by the number 3? And also,
desk job
Portal
wasn't
doesn't
really.
even go. Portal doesn't even keep the Portal moniker. It goes to Aperture Science.
Well, now it's just desk. It's not really Portal. It's desk job.
Yeah, which, I mean, I'll let it slide because it was a tech demo for the.
It's just a
Deck.
tech demo for the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
Steam Deck.
So I'll let it slide, but even so, like you've proved that you can put in the
Can't
work.
count.
So
You
put in
proved
the
that you
work.
can't count.
You have proved that you cannot count to 3. So why not skip to 4?
Portal 4 next summer.
Portal 4 coming soon. Soon
To the
as in
CW.
like 20,000 years from now.
Coming soon to the CW. Have we hit 130 yet?
Yeah, I think we have. Let me check. Yeah, we've hit 130. Alright, that'll be all our time for the day, boys. This is, I'd say this was good.
This was good. I had fun.
I had a good time. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
If you're interested in more, I suggest following, pressing a bell, subscribing wherever you are. I don't know. That's up to you. You can check out my Discord if you're on the stream. It's in the little description. It's a little tag right there. You can check out my VOD channel, my main channel, etc. My Twitter. And
We
yeah.
me and us both just outed that I posted a reply to your tweet said I'll make you eat those. No, I think I said I found you, Faker.
Yeah, you said I found you, Faker.
Uh,
this has been good. Thank you for being here, Jacob. I'm glad we could do this first time.
Maybe next time we do this, we can have a special guest on.
Perhaps.
Go check out My Name Is Weird on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Check out my Discord.
My Name Is Weird underscore on all of those, or is there?
My Name Is Weird underscore on YouTube. My Name Is Weird TV on Twitch.
Yeah, that's right. You use the TV.
Also, can I just say one last thing? Ro was streaming yesterday, and like I was calling Ro out for not being a supportive. I was like joking, Ro, like you're not supportive, and they're like, "Yeah, I watch your streams. I like weird." Like, and then they said my username was weird as my name. I was like, "Babe,
I have unfortunate news.
You
have outed yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself."
Anyways,
all right.
Thank you for being here.
Pika is in the house. It's Pika.
Outro.
I just opened Twitch and it immediately autoplayed. Anyways, outro. Bye, folks.
Bye.